I'm squeezing it. Look at all those. Look, I'm mashing up my thing, but look at all these layers. Hi, welcome to ggmix. Today I'm going to show you one of my favourite Cypriot bakery treats. Tahinopitta. Thin, flaky, soft layers squeezed between ooey gooey dashi are what Tahinopittas are all about. There are many recipes out there, but not built on flaky layer upon flaky layer and jam-packed full of dashi. They're more like bread-like with subtle hints of dashi. But don't worry, my recipe is guaranteed layer upon flaky layer because of my secret ingredient. And I use double the amount of dashi that most recipes use, so you are guaranteed 100% jam-packed dashi flavour. So let's get started. First, our dough. In a large bowl, add 400 grams of plain flour and 200 grams of double O flour to give our dough a nice, soft but sturdy crumb. Then 7 grams of yeast, which is normally 1 packet, a pinch of salt, 40 grams of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon. In my pestle and mortar, I have 2 pieces of mastiha and 3 mekhlebi seeds, which I need to crush. Then add in and 60 ml of vegetable oil. Mix everything with your hands to create a bread-like texture like this. Then in with my secret ingredient. Do you know what it is? I'm going to give you some hints. It's clear, bubbly, and normally comes in a green bottle. It's 7-Up or Sprite. The bubbles in the 7-Up or Sprite give the yeast more bubbles to work with and enlarge, giving us a more softer, tender crumb, which gives us, once it's cooked, layer upon layer upon layer of flaky pastry to eat. So add 300 ml of 7-Up or Sprite and mix everything together until it becomes a smooth, silky dough. It normally takes me about 10 minutes, but when it looks like this, give it a tap and then cover it with cling film and leave it to rise for 30 minutes. While it's rising, let's make our dashi filling. In a medium-sized bowl, add 600 grams of tahini, 200 grams of sugar and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and stir everything together until silky smooth like this. I love, love, love this. I can eat it all on its own. Alright, now time to check on our dough. Looking plump. I want my Tahinopittas to be the same size so they bake evenly, and also no one will start arguing who's got the biggest one. So I weigh my dough, which is 979 grams. So I'll divide that by 8, which is 122. And now I'll divide my dough into 122 grams each, roll them up into a ball and then put them back in my bowl, cover them in cling film again and leave to rise for another 30 minutes. While the dough's having another nap, let's make our syrup. In a pan, add 25 grams of sugar, 50 grams of honey and 60 ml of water and heat for 10 minutes until all your sugar has dissolved like this. Then leave it to cool until we need it later. Let's have a look at our dough balls. Looking nice and puffy because of our addition of 7-Up or Sprite. They are so soft. Look at all those layers. Knead each ball to get the air out. Make sure it is a nicely shaped ball and leave it to rise for another 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, get your dough. They've risen nicely again. Spread your dough out and start to roll it into a rectangle. It doesn't need to be a perfect rectangle. Here at ggmix, we don't worry about those things. We worry about flavour and texture, and then we work out ways to hide those visual flaws. Okay, that will do. Now add at least 3 tablespoons of your dashi filling and spread it out, leaving about a 1 centimetre border. Then fold the top over the top half, then the bottom up halfway, and then flatten it with your hands and then roll it out over the top with your rolling pin. don't worry about your dashi squirting out. If it ain't squirting, it ain't working, and that means you ain't got enough dashi in your pastry and your Tahinopittas are not going to taste good. So add more dashi, roll it out, make sure it squirts, and you're on the right track. And don't worry about wasting the dashi, it will all come together in a minute. Now roll your pastry over and then into your dashi, and then twist the ends in opposite directions to create a rope like this, and stretch it out at the same time. First, I'm going to show you a traditional way how many do it, which is not right because you're going to end up having bread-like Tahinopittas, and then I'll show you my way of how to get the Tahinopittas flaky and ooey tasty dashi. Some people in the village swirl each layer in like this, then layer them on top of the other one and flatten the two together. This makes the pastry thick because it is basically two Tahinopittas in one, making it stodgy and bread-like. So don't do it like that. Do it my way, the ggmix way, which is not traditional at all. It's a modern version, which is a big shocker, and it looks, I'll be honest with you, like don't know what I'm doing, and it looks really rubbish, but I promise the Tahinopittas are going to be exceptional, and I'm showing you that you don't need to be a professional to make them, because even kids can make them, because it looks rubbish, but it turns out the best. Trust me, just keep watching. Are you ready? Let me neaten this up a little bit first. Okay, get your rolling pin and roll it over your twisted rope. Stay with me, it may look rubbish, but I promise it'll be fantastic. Right, now, roll it back towards you. It's a bit fiddly, but try your best. And then swirl it into a snail. Collect up all your dashi and then flatten your dough, leaving the middle bit a little bit raised to give us, you know, that ooey gooey dashi center, like this. Place it on a baking tray lined with baking paper and do the same with the rest of your dough. I have a great cleaning hack. If you have dashi on your rolling pin or anywhere on your work surface, sprinkle over some flour and then rub it in. The flour will dry up all the dashi and make cleaning super easy. When you've finished rolling and shaping your Tahinopittas, bake them in a preheated 170-degree oven for 20 minutes or until golden brown like this. If you want to add a little more dashi flavour to your Tahinopittas, take your Tahinopittas out of the oven after 15 minutes and glaze the top with your leftover dashi and put them back in the oven to bake for another 5 minutes. When baked to your liking, place your Tahinopittas on a cooling rack and with a pastry brush, baste the tops and sides of your Tahinopittas with your syrup. They look so good. Let's break one apart to see the layers. Yes, thin, flaky, none of this bread-like business. I left this one 24 hours to show you how the layers are still there. Flaky, thin layers, and that is what I call a Tahinopitta. Now it's time for me to dig in, yeah. The smell, the texture, look at all these layers, look. Look at these layers, look, it's peeling off. Look at this. I can peel the layers up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, man, look. I'm squeezing it. Look at all those. Look, I'm mashing up my thing, but look. Look at all these layers, man. Come on. This is a this is a Tahinopitta, yeah? I mean, this, the smell reminds me of going to bakeries with my dad and getting a hot one. So good. Sorry, I took a big bite, but come on. Look at these layers, man. You ain't got some stodgy bread-like thing. This is layers, yeah? Puff pastry, like, It's not puff pastry. Don't assume it's going to be puff pastry, but it's puff pastry. Like, look, and look at the middle. Look at all this, look. Tashi. Yes, it is fantastic. I'm not going to eat this because when I ate it last time, I took such a big bite that I couldn't, like, I was just there chewing and swallowing it. But you've got to make these. Come on, if you've never tried them, definitely make them. If you've tried them, you love them, you've definitely got to make them. This is fantastic. I'm not going to eat this. Look, I'm going to look. Layers, 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 layers. And this is just tashi all the way inside, look. Look how it breaks, man. Come on, come on. Look. All these layers. This is the best Tahinopitta recipe out there. Trust, the best Tahinopitta recipe out there. The best Tahinopitta recipe. This. Look. This is so tasty. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share, and if you want to keep up to date with all my latest videos, please subscribe below. So until next time, bye!